It seems like the walls are starting to tumble down like Jericho for P Diddy, aka Puffy, aka P Puff Daddy, aka Brother Love. Man, listen, Diddy's former artist Cassie is suing him for domestic abuse. Um, R-wording her, trafficking her, preying on her as far as him being her employer versus her being an employee, you know. And it's crazy, man. We over here with these mega facts believe that she seen blood in the water, smelled blood in the water by way of, the accusations that Keefy D was putting on Puffy's ass, saying alleging that Puffy said that he'd give $1 million to whoever offed Tupac. We believe that the muddy waters, that Keefe D pushed on to Puffy is what inclined Cassie to go with a move on him. We believe that Cassie went with that move. Um, in my Cassie voice, shout out to Cassie. Listen, we aren't. I'm not mad at Cassie. Cassie, you know what, man? You Me Too ladies. Listen, it's more ladies and men allegedly gonna come out and accuse Diddy of debauchery and predatorization of people. And let me say this too, man. We used to raise our eyebrows in anger when we seen all of these ladies coming out the woodwork. After one come out the woodwork, this one come and that one come with the Me Too shit, right? But this is the thing, man. These Hollywood cats do what they want to do, you know. And people that are around these Hollywood cats will let these Hollywood cats do what they want to do to them because they have a lust for the power and the money and the fame, man. All right. Listen, if these ladies and men allegedly, believe that they got believe that if Diddy diddled them just a little bit or a little bit more than a little bit, that they gonna get a little taste of that money, fortune, and fame. Hey, man, a lot of people will suck up their pride, dignity, honor, and respect, for that check. Oh yes, man. Well, come on, man. Especially if they think ain't nobody's gonna know, but you know, the person that they got victimized by, and everybody else in Hollywood who's been victimized. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. It's a little circle that they want to get in, and since they know that you're not in it, they'll do whatever it takes to get in it. If nobody's gonna know what they did to get into it, you know what I'm saying? You think it's a game, but it's really not, man. Cassie is a legend that Diddy hired male, you know, sex workers and with specifically within elongated, male body parts and sent them over to Cassie, you know, and sick those dogs on the Cassie, man, for days on end, man. You hear me? Freakouts and things of that nature is what he called them, you know. And look, man, we've all heard about the freaky, weirdo things that goes on in Hollywood, man. You know, was it spearheaded by Diddy? We don't believe so. We believe that Diddy's just a participant in the shits. You know what I'm saying? A big old participant at that. He is a gatekeeper. We believe. It's just an opinion, man. Listen, I don't know. I don't know nothing. I'm not in Hollywood. I don't want to be with Hollywood. I don't want that. You know. So all we can do is speculate over what we done heard, and what we done seen, things of that nature. Take it with a grain of salt, man. Look, use your own, you know, inferences and things of that nature. All right, Lord have mercy. Shout out to Cassie, man. We believe Cassie. Uh, listen, we was watching the lead attorney's breakdown of this whole complaint, and you know, one thing that stood out to us over here, man, is that she didn't go with a move on Diddy because allegedly, from how the wording was, it was because it wasn't gonna give him that gut punch that she wanted, that she thought was warranted. She didn't think it was gonna hurt him, enough. She didn't think it would ruin him enough. And listen, man, I get it. You want if you don't want to come out and rat on your predator if nothing's gonna happen to him, but you smell that blood in the water, and now you're coming out there woodwork. And listen, man, so Diddy done settled in not even 2 days, man. He done settled with it. Like he don't want no problem. Listen, uh, Cassie came out and said, "Listen, I want 30 million, or I'm gonna sue you, and I'm gonna win." But when she came at Diddy with this was before Keefe D got arrested. You know. So man, now after this whole Keefe D situation, um, Puffy is getting a whole lot of more, unwanted, because it's very warranted if it's true, unwanted attention, with a whole nother, you know, big old, you know, big bad trial, man, that people have been waiting on, to be solved for decades. And man, we don't see much wrong with the fact that, you know, Cassie wants, to see Diddy taken down. Listen, she came with 30 before Keefe D got she came and requested 30 before Keefe D got arrested. And now after Keefe D gets arrested and blows up all of this turmoil on Puffy's ass, man, she comes back and smacks him and jugs him with the knife twisted on him in his chest, man. And he settled in a day, man. Listen, look, we think she got a pretty penny for this, man. Um, look, we think she got a very pretty penny for this. 25, 30, probably got the same amount because listen, it's not worth it. If she got 50, it wouldn't surprise us over here with these mega facts, man, because of the climate that we in. Bruh, nobody is going with Diddy being innocent in this situation. Nobody. Nobody is taking Diddy's side in this situation, man. Nobody. Why? You know why, man. We didn't heard why. We didn't heard it all over the place. We know Diddy freak body. We believe it. We don't know it. You know. We know people that said that they seen things that Diddy did and things of that nature. We've seen people that say they know people that seen Diddy in certain situations and things of that nature. It's just that we've heard this over and over and over for so many years and decades. It's like, damn, were we supposed to not believe it when when Cassie comes out and confirms a lot of this shit? I mean, look, man, is it possible that she could be lying? Yeah, it's possible. Anything's possible, man. But we don't believe so. Shout out to Cassie, man. People are pissed off because the lady went with a move at an opportune time instead of, you know, the time that these things happen. People are pissed off at Cassie because she let herself be used and abused and used and abused for what they were for about it. What how long they been together? A decade. And listen, man, she has a couple kids now. We believe things getting tough and rough, man. Listen, she needs a payout. D ain't want to cut that check. Listen, so she had to cut him with that knife metaphorically, you know, as far as suing him. And listen, man, the damage that has been done just by letting the lawsuit get publicized and things of that nature. You know, we would ask, can Diddy bounce back from that? But we believe so. It's Hollywood. All it is debauchery and BS. We believe that without being specific, we believe that Diddy may have pissed off a couple people in a powerful sector. You know what I'm saying? That and he's getting his lashings. Maybe the chickens won't come home to roost fully for Diddy. Maybe this is just a warning shot. You know, um, flexing their muscles on Diddy, showing Diddy, listen, man, you got power, but you ain't got the power that you're capping about. You know what I'm saying? Let me show you what real power is, man. You know. Anyways, shout out to Diddy. Yeah, listen, man, we don't have any sympathy for these Hollywood cats, man. All right, Hollywood, listen, you got to do some. Allegedly, you might have to do something. Listen, This is a club. This is a Hollywood club, man. You think you're gonna be allowed in to the in crowd without, doing what it take to fit in, man? Listen, you can't join any institution, any gang without a an application, and you got to go through which orientation. We got to see if you really about this action, if you really can do this. You got to go through a series of tests if you're trying to get in with any organization, man. Hmm? Some tests is more sinister, and you know, some tests is more sinister than others. We'll just leave it at that, man. Shout out to Keefy D. Shout out to Cassie, man. We rocking with Cassie. You know what I'm saying?